Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Vivian and you're welcome to my channel. Okay, so for today's video I'm going to be answering some of your questions. Okay, yes, so like my most asked question when it comes to hair ventilation or closure ventilating, frontal ventilating. So I'm going to be answering some of those questions. So the first question I'm going to be covering is the question I often get, which is how long does it take you to ventilate a lace closure or a lace frontal? Like, you guys ask me that question a lot. Even though sometimes I put the answer on the comment section down below, I still get the question. So I figure I'll just do this video so that way everyone can see my answer. So the first question I'm going to be answering is how long does it usually take you to make a lace closure or a lace frontal? So I'm just going to give you an idea and show you some videos I've done that can give you an idea on where to start from. Okay, so with that said, let's jump right into it. So for that, I'm going to address the lace closure first before moving on to the lace frontal. So for the lace closure, so the time it would take to make a lace closure depends on the size of lace you are working with and how fast are you when it comes to ventilating the hair. Okay, so for the lace closure, well, let me say for a let's say for a 4x4 lace closure. So on this video right here I use a 3x5 lace closure, so when you round it up it's like 4x4 lace closure. So if you're really fast, for sure faster than me, then yes, you can ventilate a 4x4 lace closure like 7 hours. For me, it took a total of 8.5 hours to ventilate this lace closure right here with a lace closure part, okay, to ventilate the lace closure. So like I said, it depends on the lace, the size of the lace closure you're working with and how fast you ventilate the hair. So for a T shape, which is this video right here, to ventilate the hair on the lace part of the wig, it took a total of 7 hours. So as you can see, this one right here 8.5 hours and this one right here 7 hours. So remember, you don't have to rush the process. To achieve a good and quality looking lace closure, you need to take your time. Okay, still on the 4x4 lace closure. So the other question is, how many bundles of hair do you need to ventilate a 4x4 lace closure? For a 4x4 lace closure, you can use half a bundle of hair, depending on the size of the bundle. So you can either use half a bundle of hair or you can use one whole bundle, depending on how full you want your lace closure to be. And also, again, it depends on the size. A 4x4, 6x5, like it just goes like the range. So but for a 4x4 lace closure or lesser lace closure, like you can use half a bundle of hair to complete the lace closure. The next question, how long does it take to ventilate a lace frontal? So just as I explained for the 4x4 lace closure, it depends on the size of lace you are working with. So you can decide to work with a 13x6 lace, or you can decide to work with 13x5, 13x4, 13x2, even 13x1, depending on what you want. Okay, so if you want just a little bit of hair on the front, so that way you can put it into a half ponytail, 13x1 lace will be okay for that. So I'm going to start with this wig right here, which is the T-shaped wig I made from an old hair. So for this wig right here, because I have other stuff I was doing, and it actually took me 28 hours. Yes, it took me a total of 28 hours to finish this wig right here. And the lace wasn't even that big, just like, I believe, I didn't measure it, I kind of eyeball it, but I believe the ear to ear is 12.5, and the width for the front I use about 1.5, and the length or the depth of the middle part was like 6 inches. So for And for this one right here, which is the 8x6 lace closure, this one right here, beautiful coily wig. So for this wig right here, I spent a total of 15 hours to complete the lace part of the wig. So as you can see, again, it depends on the size of the lace you are working with and how fast you can ventilate the hair. So okay, so still on the lace frontal, so depending on how full you want your lace frontal to look, you can use either one bundle of hair or 1.5, depending on the size of lace you are working with. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this video up here. So for this video right here, for this T-part lace frontal, I use one bundle of hair for the lace part of the wig. Okay, and I didn't space it out at the beginning. I only spaced it out once I got to the front of the lace to create the natural looking hairline. That was when I spaced the wig out by skipping one hole. The space you give depends on your preference. For the lace closure part for this wig, I also use just one bundle of hair. So as you can see, this one right here, I use one bundle of hair to create the lace part of the wig, and this one right here, I use also one bundle of hair to create the lace part of the wig. Okay, so next question. For those that are used to the ventilating needle, they're like, oh, the ventilating needle is fast, okay, because they know how to use it properly. For that, of course, it will be quick. And for those that are used to the tiny crochet hook, they'll say they prefer the tiny crochet hook. So for me, I know how to use both, but for me, when it comes to working on a project, like a really quick project, I prefer using the ventilating needle. One, it's quick and easy. I mean, once you learn how to use it, it's easy. But as a beginner, it can be a bit challenging. So for the ventilating needle, I have a separate video showing you guys how to properly use the ventilating needles, which is this video right here. So I'll put the link in the description box. Yes, you can achieve the same results using either the ventilating needle or the tiny crochet hook. So for this crochet wig right here, this crochet frontal wig right here, I achieved this wig using the tiny crochet hook. And also I have a separate video showing you guys up close on how to properly use the tiny crochet hook without breaking the lace. Okay, so this video right here, if you haven't seen the video, I'll put the link in the description box down below, so be sure to watch that video. Do you prefer the single knot method or the double knot method? Like I said in that video, make a little, work with a little section of lace, and you can use both methods. You can use the single knot method on one side of the lace, okay, and then use the double knot method on the other side of the lace. Just work with a 1 inch lace, or let's say 1 by 3 inch lace, so that way you can really get the view on what you're trying to achieve. So just do that and decide for yourself which one looks best for your project. Okay, which one do you think will work best for your project? Okay, so you decide on that and choose the one you prefer using. So for when it comes to spacing the hair, you can space the hair. Yes, you can. This question also adds to the time you have to spend when it comes to creating the lace closure or creating the lace frontal. So if you're skipping the hole on the lace, of course that helps to speed things up. So that kind of cuts down the time you spend in creating the lace closure or ventilating the lace frontal. So, but for me, what I do depends on the size of lace I'm working with. If I'm working with a 1 by 5 which is the width is 1 inch, and then the length will be like 4 inch or 5 inches. So for that, I don't skip any hole because I want that 1 inch width I'm working with to be full enough to cover the track on the back of the wig. Okay, so to cover the where I connect the lace to the black cap. So for that, I do not skip any hole on the lace. So when it comes to like a bigger size of lace, that's when you really have to, you know, get more into it. Like, do I want it super full, or do I want it medium full, or do I want, like, you know, you decide on that. So for that, you can decide to skip one hole on the lace. And for a frontal, if you're working on a lace frontal, on the back, if you decided not to skip the hole, but you have to, so when you get to the front, you need to space it out by skipping one hole, and also switching from switching from 2 strands of hair to 1 strand of hair to create that natural looking hairline. All right. Okay, I think that's it. I've covered the question for today's topic, which is hair ventilation. So, okay, I think that's it for today's video. All right, I hope I covered the questions that you might have. If not, feel free, leave your question in the comment section down below. And if I need to make a video on the topic, for sure, I will make a video on it. Okay? So I hope I did a great job explaining to you guys on today's topic, how long it takes to ventilate a lace closure, a lace frontal, on the spacing. Again, like I said, if you have any other question that I didn't cover into this topic, put it in the comment section down below. I'll get to it if I can. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for popping by today. And also, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. If you already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for popping by, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. All right, thank you all so much, and I'll see you all in my next one.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball.